Hello everyone. I want to welcome all of you to this lesson. Remember, we are still discussing about the deaf culture, and in this lesson I want us to focus on the differences between the deaf culture and the hearing culture. Of course, the hearing culture is the culture for people without hearing impairment or hearing loss, and the deaf culture is a culture for the deaf community. Number one thing is that when it comes to deaf culture, when people are talking to each other, it's necessary to look at each other so that you are able to read the facial expression, the body language, among other things. Unlike in the hearing community, you don't have to look at someone when you are talking to, because for them uh, uh, auditory perception is what is important, unlike in the deaf culture where we have the visual perception. Number two, imagine more pictures than words. They imagine of more pictures than words. And in hearing community, people think more of words than pictures. So especially in a learning institution for people with hearing impairment, pictures or videos are more important than words. Why? Because of the visual perception. Unlike in the hearing community where they value words more than the pictures. The next thing is about in the deaf culture is that touching someone, touching is allowed to express own feeling and thoughts. That you have to touch someone to express your own feelings and thoughts. Unlike in the hearing community, touching someone is not allowed. So that's what brings about differences in these two culture. The next thing is about pointing is allowed. You talk as you point. In the deaf culture is allowed because this is part of localization, the one we discussed when we were talking about total communication. So localization, pointing is allowed. Unlike in the hearing community, pointing at someone or at things is not allowed during a conversation, because pointing the hearing community shows rudeness, unlike in the deaf community is part and parcel of communication. The other thing is about in deaf culture, you can talk with mouth full of food. You can converse as you are eating, mouth full of food. In the hearing community, talking while eating is lack of table manners. So you are not supposed to eat while talking in the hearing community, because you cannot be able to talk with the food full in the mouth. So part of the etiquette in the hearing community, you should not allowed to talk while eating. And in the deaf community, you can talk, you can communicate with food full in the mouth. The next thing is about this long introduction when it comes to deaf culture. Someone will talk about his own name, his own family, what they do, where they live, and among other things. Unlike in the hearing community, when someone starts introducing themselves, it's very short. Hello, my name is Kennedy. Thank you very much. That's all. In the deaf community, they'll say their name. They give their sign name, where they come from, where they are living, whom they are living with, what they do, among other things. So there's a long introduction. Unlike in the hearing community, where we have a very short introduction. Then lastly, there is overstaying in discussion. they take too long during discussions, and they take too long to say a goodbye. So they stay in the discussion. Unlike in the hearing community, people take short conversations. So those are the 7 differences between the deaf culture and the hearing culture. There are so many other differences when it comes to a general behavioral pattern between the hearing community and the deaf community. We'll discuss in the next level. See you.